Well,
I think it was.
welcome back, everybody. Um, Little recap on last time out. You found your way towards a orc encampment or cave, um, where you confronted Xander and Michael in a heated exchange, um, where it came to light that the recent events surrounding the Silverleaf Grove had been perpetuated by Xander himself. The ultimate betrayal to the Grove and to Baldwin's friendship. In a battle that should have lasted longer than it did, um, the the party defeated Xander and his many forms. The final blow coming from a deathly necrotic inflict wounds from Willow. Leaving the cave, a few of you decided to explore more of it, where you were confronted with some interesting insights, possibly the future, possibly your fears, maybe an illusion, you're not too sure. You left the cave and made your way towards the refugee camp, back to where you'd started, and decided to make camp in the meantime. You were then, or during Baldwin's watch, were met with an old foe, Venom Fang, now bigger and meaner, seemed to taunt you slightly. Some interesting words were exchanged, and he left, leaving you with his poisonous memory. We pick up with you guys camped out, and we'll go straight to Laborin. Laborin, you stir in the night, kind of rub your eyes a little bit, still dead of night, and you can hear a ticking sound. Tick, 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 tick.
Um, I assume it's the watch's name I can't pronounce.
Chronolometer.
That's it.
Hmm.
Yes. So you kind of rummage around in your pack for the chronolometer or wherever it is you keep it stored. And you put it out. You see the inscriptions on it seem to be faintly glowing a light bluish hue. And the mechanics of the device are whirring inside. The ticking continues. Tick, 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 tick. You kind of put the device to your ear, but it's then that you realize that not the device that's ticking. It's everywhere. Everything. Sound is either in your head or being perpetuated in the space somehow.
um, I guess I try and I don't know. I mean, don't know much about it. I guess like answer it or something, or like activate it in some way, or like if it's like however
Make
that works.
a straight intelligence roll for me.
I do that from there. Yeah, I can. He's not very intelligent. No.
You're still quite new to this device. Its inner workings and its magic not familiar. Having a look around it and trying to understand it more than you already do, you can't figure out what's happening. Make a perception check for me though as well. It's fine. It's enough. So thankfully, it wasn't a very high DC.
He has
Um,
only just woken
I
up
was just
to
making
a
sure.
laugh.
Yeah, that's true. I was just making it was higher than a 5 was what I was interested in.
Mhm.
The looking around the space, this ticking sound is continuing. Tick, 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 tick. Are you sharing a tent with Shimmer?
I presume so, unless Shimmer's decided not to or whatever.
No,
But
we'd be
yeah.
sharing a tent.
The thing you notice is that Shimmer is asleep, although she doesn't appear to be moving. And in fact, you don't hear anything else. Call of the birds, the wind. It seems still.
I guess I'd try and find the source of the ticking noise.
Where are you going?
I guess follow it, I suppose. But if it's sort of happening all around me, I wouldn't really know where to go except for just maybe out just outside, just see if something's happening there.
Mm. Well, the sound of the ticking, even with that perception check, it seems sourceless. You kind of move around. It doesn't appear to be coming from any particular direction. You step outside the tent, and the clear sky. You can see the stars, and the occasional shooting star goes by. The moon is bright, but not full. As you step outside of the tent, the campfire that's been set up just out front with a few logs that have been pulled together, or stumps that that people would have been sitting around along the fire to make food and such like. There is a figure sat on one of the stumps used as a seat around the campfire. They've got their back to you currently, and they are wearing a long cloak. You have dark vision, right?
Yeah.
So it is dark, but even with dark vision, you can't make out the color of this coat. But it is quite worn and tattered. But the hood is up, and you can't see a face as you're currently stood behind.
Okay. Just I assume the Bourne does sleep with his weapons, so he'd probably pull a dagger out and cautiously like move around to see who it is.
Okay. How are you approaching this individual?
It'd be kind of like yeah, like dagger out, and then he'd be like sort of sidestep around so to see who it is, the face of it, just because get an idea that I don't really know who it is, sort of thing.
Yeah. So you kind of like step around the side, dagger out. The hood is the figure is kind of sat in this chair, arms on his knees, hunched over. It's clearly a male form. It's not slender. It's large, bigger, and more masculine in form. But the hood is quite long, and in the dark you can't see their faces. They're looking down. But you do hear a voice as you kind of move around cautiously. No need for the dagger.
Um, so who are you? What are you doing here? What do you want?
They don't reveal themselves. There's still this tick, 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 tick. Again, sourceless. You don't know where it's coming from. The figure doesn't reveal themselves, but they gesture to a seat next to you. Next to him, sorry. Sit.
Yes, I guess so. Gingerly, kind of, or like cautiously, sort of sit down. Still keeping an eye on if anything happens or anything.
Mm-hmm. As you take a seat, he sits more upright, lifts the cloak off, and looks at you. He's a half elven man, older. In half elven years, you'd guess he'd probably be in human years. He looks around, maybe in his mid to late 50s, pressing on to early 60s. He's got long salt and pepper hair, a long kind of beard that's not very well maintained. His eyes are dark. His face is one that looks tired. It's got a lot of wear and tear, a lot of scarring on his face as well. He's wearing leather armor that you can see over with this cloak over the top. Again, it looks very worn and battered. Make an insight check for me.
I am so good at these.
It's enough. As he looks at you and you look back to him, you kind of fix eyes for a moment and you study him briefly. There is a faint familiarity in the face that you see. It takes you a moment to place it. Purely because you haven't seen yourself in a long time. But it's you. It's Laboran. Older.
I suppose once I realised that, I'd kind of like it, obviously be taken quite aback and nearly sort of fall off of the seat out of shock. Not literally, but that kind of reaction. And say, just sort of like stumble, kind of like how, what, like, yeah, just not really get a proper question out, but yeah.
Looks to you. His face is very calm. Stern, but not aggressive. It doesn't look threatening at all. It's weird because you're definitely seeing yourself, but not a version of yourself that in any way is familiar. He sees your kind of shock at this reveal. Don't be alarmed. I'm not a threat to you. What do you know? I already know what you know. Time, Laboran, it's not linear. It doesn't move in a way that makes sense. It is here, it is there, it is in all of the places. Tell me, what are your motivations?
I don't know exactly. It was mostly just money, but I think I find myself being conflicted in that. I care about people a lot more. My immediate, what are now family, and Shimmer. I seem to be finding myself saving people, which I never thought would happen.
Mention of Shimmer, there's a very slight smile that comes across his face. Yes, I remember the time I lusted for the material. I'm glad for now you are on the same path as I once was. The road ahead will be hard, Laboran. You will be challenged. Physically, mentally, morally. Time will tick away. Sometimes you might wonder what it was all for. For the memories, the treasure. But let me tell you that most importantly, you should fight and find motivation in love. In your friends, in Shimmer. My road is coming to an end. My life has been filled with struggle, but there's been one constant throughout, and she has shone a light on me forever. I can't promise that my future, my past will be your future, but you have your own choices to make. I have to go now. Be the man that you know you need to be. And he reaches his hand down to his waist belt, and there's a small pouch. He reaches into it, stands up, and on the stump that he's been sitting on, he places something. Turns to you again. You won't see me again. But that's okay. And when the time comes, and it will, don't be afraid. Don't be sad. Just remember all of the good things that came. Keep that love in your heart. Treasure it. Care for it. I wish you the best. Flips his hood back up. Starts to walk away. Takes a brief moment. Looks as if he's about to turn back and look at you, but he doesn't. He wanders off into the dark of the woods. The ticking then stops, and the sound of the breeze comes back, and the birds in the trees and the crickets in the grass.
I think LeBron would sit there a little bit dumbfounded for a moment, just trying to process what has just happened. And then he'd reach out and grab what was left on the stump, see what it is.
Which I will send to you now.
Okay.
What are you doing from there?
What sort of time is it?
I mean, the morning birds are beginning to sing, so I think at this point, Baldwin kind of stumbles out of his much shorter rest that is required for him, and at Baldwin you find Laboran sat around the campfire.
Yeah, I think I'd just be sort of staring into the fire. Not really saying much of it. Kind of just seem a little bit out of it.
Okay. I come out stretching. Oh, man, that was a good 4 hours. Oh, LeBron, you're up. What are you doing up? Shouldn't you begin some rest?
Yeah, couldn't really sleep. I'll be fine.
Anything going on? Anything you want to talk about?
No, I think I'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Of course. So, I mean, if you know you need anything, I'm right here.
Else. I'm sure you're still pretty caught up about Xander. Do you want
Yeah.
to talk about that?
Yeah. Well, I know you just met him and everything, but I've known him my whole life. We always helped each other out, always get into some kind of trouble and things like that. And I don't know, I never thought you would do something like this. But obviously, um, you guys being the outsiders and everything, you guys are able to see something maybe that I couldn't see. So I appreciate you guys for that.
Yeah, I think we can be blind to our own family.
Yeah,
You don't necessarily
yeah,
see what's there in front of you.
you're right. Yeah, maybe I deep down, maybe I knew something was off, but I pushed back. I pushed it back because I didn't want it to be true. Mm. But yeah, just can't wait for all this to be over. Help my people and be done with it. Find that shard wherever it is.
Yeah, we'll get through it. Something we haven't overcome before.
Absolutely, yeah. We went through a lot together, and yeah, there's nothing we can't do. Um, so then our Baldwin just kind of sort of like have a look around, kind of like maybe do some chores or something like around the camp, like kind of just leave him be, or be on the near the fire.
For a short while, dawn does break. You all take a long rest. Where would you like to go from here?
I think the plan originally was to go back to the camp, wasn't it? The sort of where the druids were.
Yeah.
Yep. I guess that's where we go.
Okay. Yeah, Michael begins to pack up his things, and you, unless anybody has anything else they would like to do, you can start your journey back to the camp. Sure. Yeah. Any conversations happening along the way?
I'll probably ask the boring if he's okay, because he seems a bit distant, and he was up before me, which isn't like him.
Yeah. Just I had it was a bit of a strange one. I don't even know if I can really speak about it.
Bad dreams?
I don't think it was a dream.
Okay,
Just
well,
as
if
sorry, go on. I was more just saying, just as for context, to sort of LeBron's mind at the moment, he's kind of just sort of trying to wrap his head around time and whether or not, like, if he speaks it out loud, things will change or stuff like that. He's sort of he's not too sure of what the rules are, so to speak.
Okay, well, I guess she'll kind of put an arm around him as they're walking along and just say that, you can talk to me about anything, but you don't have to. So just, I hope that you're okay.
Yeah. I had a sort of conversation with someone
Last night? Was there someone in the camp?
Yeah. Seemed to just be offering advice.
Okay. Is he? I take it they've left.
Yeah. Don't think we'll see them again.
What sort of advice did they have for you? Did they tell you how to kill a dragon?
Fortunately, that seemed to slip their mind.
Okay, very well. Keep your secrets.
Mhm. I hope I don't have to keep it too long. I just need to figure it out.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. You'll figure it out.
I'm sure of that.
I guess Shimmer will ask Baldwin how he's holding up.
Uh, as good as I can be for the time being. But I'll get through it. You know, such is life.
What do you think will happen when we get back to your circle?
I don't know. I mean, I guess this proves that my grandfather and Hans were correct in their assumptions that Xander was behind all this. And I don't know what that can mean.
Do you think it will reflect badly on you because he was your friend, or can we trust Michael to tell the truth?
Um, I don't know. That remains to be seen. A lot has changed since I've been here, and the politics have changed, and alliances have changed, and people that are working together that normally wouldn't or working together. It's a lot of different variables. I don't know what to expect at this point, to be quite honest with you.
Well, I confess I don't really understand how your circle and your culture works, but I mean, we've gone out, we've taken out the orcs, and you took out your best friend to save the circle. Would that not count as enough for you to be accepted back? Would that not count as this trophy or whatever it is you're supposed to produce?
It might.
Surely they can't ask much more of you.
Just sometimes the way it is. Sometimes you gotta outdo what the previous generation did in order to meet the standards. Since they hold that standard, I gotta suppress those. I don't know. I really don't. But I mean, I'm hoping Michael does, vouch for us. Like, yeah, I mean, we are bringing Xander back with us, and maybe that should provide some proof. We'll definitely have their attention.
Maybe slaying a dragon will cut it.
Maybe. And Michael was there to see him right there up close and personal. And it proved his vision to that may come to pass future. So
Well, I know that what you've been through already since coming back here has not been easy, and I fear that it might get more difficult for you before it gets easier. But just know that all of us are here when we got you back.
yes, I know. I can always count on you guys to have my back. We made it this far. After all.
Willow, Lexi?
Willow was probably just wandering along, head in our spell book, trying to just figure out what the fuck's going on with Venom Fang.
Like she's peering over her shoulder, thinking she has an idea.
Stop trying to read my spell book.
You're very quiet for me, Adam.
My mic's here, so hopefully you pick up less of my parents' conversation.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Anybody else want to do anything else? I'm just waiting for Baldwin to come back.
So how's the whole dead thing going on then, Willow?
About as well as can be expected.
Thank God you said that when Baldwin wasn't here.
I mean, nothing feels like it's changed. I'm cold and I don't eat and I don't sleep, but nothing else feels different. Other than porridge of death.
Would you want to become alive again, given the opportunity?
I mean, it would be nice, but at this point, I don't know if it's possible. I don't know if like any kind of resurrection spell would do anything.
You're the expert.
I'm really not.
Hmm.
I don't have a habit of bringing things back to life. I don't know if you've noticed.
Well, I just mean to say, you clearly know more about magic than I do.
Not that kind of magic, I don't.
Well, as long as you're still you,
I
maybe
still
we
feel
can
like me.
live with it.
We'll see what happens. You know, thus far, Merkel's had an agenda all his own.
Yeah. I don't know much about the gods, but they certainly seem to have plans for us.
It would be nice if we knew what those plans were.
Well, then it wouldn't be fun for them, would it?
I think they have enough fun in their lives, don't you?
Yeah. Guess they enjoy the torment.
That they do.
I can attest to that.
Was it very religious in the astral plane, Lexi?
Not particularly. Well, probably elsewhere, not where I stayed. It was quite heavily on the torment where we're back home. The astral plane is a space between planes. It is a portals in there to many other of the realms of the gods. I heard more about that after I was during my ventures around the astral plane before I appeared here.
So, did you see many sort of gods or anything like that then? Or are these just stories?
I don't know if it was a god, but there was an entity of some sort back home in my tribe who I don't think I want to get into that at the moment. Maybe when we're in a bit more of a comfortable situation. Other than that, I saw no other god.
In your own time?
Thank you.
Baldwin, are you back?
No?
I'm sure we don't need Baldwin for the next bit. He'll catch up fine.
Be good if he was.
I'm grabbing a drink.
Game of Ice Bomb?
How are we transporting Xander? Has Michael transformed back into a cart horse?
I thought Lexi was just carrying him on
Is
Lexi
he?
Junior. Oh no, we don't have Lexi
Well, no, because
Junior. I
Lexi
just thought
Junior's still
Lexi
at
was
the camp,
carrying him.
pretending
Yeah.
that we're still in our tent.
I thought
he could-
Lexi was just carrying him.
That's what he said last session. I assume he kept up the thing
Yeah.
past the long rest.
I was
Maybe
just
Lexi
thinking about
slept
it, I was
with him,
"Eh."
like just like on the shoulder.
No, he's probably just inside Lexi, like a
Yeah, it's
sort of
just
puff.
there's just a corpse floating
Walking.
around.
Yeah.
Michael will
Ugh.
he'll he's kind of like been trailing behind for a little bit. Kind of like walks up along beside you, Willow. So what's the deal with you then?
Willow will just kind of side eye him, just like up, like looking up at him, just like, "What's the deal with you?"
I don't know. It's just
I don't know either.
like I mean you really fucked him up. Kind of gestures towards Xander slung over Lexi's shoulder.
I mean, he was planning on fucking us up if I didn't.
Yeah, sure, but how did you do that?
Magic.
Oh, chatty. All right.
I don't know you. I'm not telling you shit.
I don't
mate.
know you, which is why I was asking questions. Fuck.
You've just spent the best part of like 3 days trying to convince people that we're evil.
Have I?
I mean, you tried to beat the shit out of my friend.
What, him? Pointing to Laboran.
Yeah, him.
He's getting all aggy and uptight and in my face, so obviously I responded. It was gonna start on my dad. What do you expect from me?
Well, that's the thing, is he wasn't getting aggy and uptight in your face. He was speaking to your dad, and you battered him across the back of the head.
Well, he was gonna do something. I don't know. I don't know
Was
who
he?
you people are. You turn up out of nowhere with Baldwin.
Save your asses. You're welcome.
We were doing that ourselves before you came.
Half of your grove died
Oh,
in the like 20 minutes it took us to get to the battlefield.
right, well, I see where this conversation is going. He just like marches on a little bit quicker past you.
As his back sort of faces me, Willow's just gonna go like,
He'll kind of walk up alongside Baldwin. Oh, your friends are nice.
Oh, meeting new
Good
friends, are we? How's that going for you, Michael?
Yeah, not good. Listen, I won't pretend I was an of Xander, but that wasn't the end I intended for him. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Michael. Yeah, he was the best. And wish could have handled this more civilly, but I don't know. Do you think there's any truth to what he was saying
About what?
about the future of the Grove? We're too stuck in our old traditional ways, and that maybe we should open up and um, change things.
What do you think?
I don't know. Growing up, it was strict. Everything you did was scrutinized. You had to be perfect all the time. Do as you're told. Um, and maybe that made us into the men we are today and everything. But maybe there's a better way.
Maybe. What happens when the world knows who we are?
I don't know. Maybe you can find a way to make them understand, help them understand. That way we no harm. We're just seclude ourselves for our own safety and theirs. But I don't know. This feels like a new, like I feel like we're well past that now. I feel like we've been here enough, have control of ourselves and everything, and I don't know.
I mean, how can we thrive when all we do is fight each other?
We can't. We're constantly each other's throat to see who's in power and who gets a seat where and a seat there and the yoke and throne and everything. It's just too much politics. Or instead of trying to better ourselves and open ourselves up to new possibilities and things of that nature, we're just regressing at each other's throat constantly. It's not going to get us anywhere. I feel like I don't agree with Xander's methods, and he did cause the death of many of our fellow druids. He might have had a point.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I think right now we just need to get this all cleared up and go home.
Yeah, we can leave the politics to the politicians. You're right. We should focus on this first, get this sorted, and then we can worry about those things later. But yeah, something I got to think about.
As you're talking to him, and I assume that you guys are kind of nearer the front of this kind of trailing party walking towards camp. Would that be fair?
Mm-hmm.
You as you're talking to him, his gaze kind of like goes from focusing on where he's treading and where he's walking and occasionally glancing back to you in conversation to being fixated seemingly on something just off to the side. You're currently walking on now a reasonably well-trodden path. You're kind of talking to him and you glance up in his direction and see that he's doing this. And in a flash, he leans forward, wraps his arm around your upper body, and drags you to the floor. As the rest of you watch this happen, like, what the fuck? From the tree line on either side of you comes this boulder that rockets over the pair of them, smashes into the ground and scatters off into the woods in the opposite direction, smashes against a tree, splinters go everywhere as this pine tree rocks, the leaves fall down from it. Michael stands up in a combat stance. I need everybody to. Well, let's have a quick look at this. Baldwin, make a perception check for me.
Gotcha.
$16 is just enough. You kind of like fall into the ground. Michael stands up. His rock comes over you. Michael stands up, and you kind of look off into the direction that it came from, and you see starting to emerge from the trees a couple of figures, weapons in hand, and then a third massive figure, humanoid in look, bald head, dark grey skin, as it steps out with a giant club, almost like a tree trunk, in its hands. We're going to go ahead and everybody's going to roll initiative.
Yeah.
Big roll.
Not rolling.
I'm assuming it's like backed up.
Yeah, the dice in the middle of the thing's having an absolute meltdown.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me do this.
I
Try
was
again.
still on the main place.
I didn't even see. I don't even know if my dice actually rolled on it.
That's because you weren't.
I don't think so.
It's cool. We'll fix it. We'll
For a
get
split
there.
second, I thought you had started to actually include like the bag merchant rock slide. I got very confused. That was the first thing I thought. I was like, bag?
You already have your back.
Roadside.
Is there a bag merchant? This does happen. It's not as rare as I thought.
Dreams do come true.
Is everybody on the scene?
Yes, I see
99.
big blue people.
I'm at 99%.
Yeah. So. Oh, there we go. 100%. There we go.
Blue people and the Hulk times 5.
I should have preloaded the scene for you. Apologies. Just waiting for Willow, I think.
Friggin'
what?
Willow.
To join the scene. Everybody there? They should
I'm
roll
Get in
it.
the scene, Willow.
Not yet.
I'm in it. I can
Get-
tease.
Get in the scene.
There we go. Now I'm in.
It still won't roll my dices.
It's
Neither.
not rolled it.
Really? All right. Well, oh, I know why. Because I'm a fucking moron. That's why.
You didn't start
Right.
initially.
I didn't start the combat tracker.
Today's session of the Useless Fucks brought to you by Useless Fucks.
The original.
Epic roll times 3.
Useless fucks in name, useless fucks in nature.
Ooh, there you go.
Oh yes, rolling as I should be. How excellent.
Yes. Ah.
It's a pretty typical initiative rolls here from us.
Yeah.
Not mine. Mine is, I never get that.
This list makes
Never.
Yeah, you did
more
one.
sense than the last lot of initiative we rolled last week.
Yeah, 15 for me is pretty fucking good. Usually I'm like 9.
I rolled a 2.
Yeah, I'm like sub 10. I'm always sub 10.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
So you guys, Baldwin, you get dragged to the floor. This rock comes flying across the way. The rest of you kind of like, what the fuck? I did roll stealth these guys. Your passive perceptions did not match. The only person who isn't surprised is Baldwin and Michael. So, Baldwin, you're up first.
Raj. Okay, what can we do? So, so I see
Are we
2 Goliaths or giants.
Those are, I think, we snuck up on giants.
What you realize is now, as it all starts to kick off, you look at the direction of the sound and the movement, and they appear to almost come out of the rock formations that they're stood next to.
Advantage. They have advantage on stealth, I think, when they're next to rocks or some shit. But that's meta. I didn't know that.
I can cast Meld into Stone too.
I can cast Meld.
Baldwin, what are you up to?
They're all pretty spread out. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's do. I'll do conjure animals, but I'll do a CR.
Conjure animals?
CR.
Go for it.
Yeah. CR. Let's do CR1.
Okay.
There's a few of them. So that's, I think, 2.
What are you going for?
Let's see. Got the compendium. Let's do 2 brown bears. Yeah, let's do that. The range is 30 feet, but right now I can't use it. Wait, no, what's the range actually? I don't remember. 60 feet. Okay, so let's put 1. Here. Oh no, let me put 1 down.
Yep.
Isn't it 2 for CR1?
Yeah. So, oh, okay, yeah. Let me just create a copy of that 1 second. Where do you want the other one to go?
Let's put them. Yeah, around there.
Okay. We'll add those to initiative and go ahead and roll initiative for those guys for me, please.
Yep.
There's only 1 in there. Oh, I gotta add that 1. 2. Okay. Alrighty. They obviously won't be surprised. Anything else?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna wild shape
Into?
into K-Bear. Yeah, you already had it ready.
Alrighty. And in your turn?
Yeah, that's it for me.
Alrighty. And in your turn, we are over to... Oh, I didn't begin combat like a total idiot. Let's do that.
Yeah.
And in your turn, it's over to this guy. Okay, so he's going to use his Battle Cry ability, which will affect the orc nearest to him and the giant as well. That's his action. Bonus action will be to step into here and make an attack, as he's welcome to do so with Battle Cry. It's going to attack this bear, which will be a 23 to hit, which will definitely hit. And it will take 16 points of damage. Let me just check. And make 1 attack. Okay. That is his turn. The Boran, unfortunately, you are surprised, unless you have a reason why you can't be.
No.
Nope.
I don't think.
That's cool. This one's gonna run into here and have a go at Willow. That's the wrong one. Sorry.
That's rude.
It's this one up here. Is going for the bear, since it spawned right in front of him. Uh, 11 to hit, which will hit.
Yep.
And that will be 8 points of damage to that bear. Yeah, that'll do there. And his turn. Now it's this guy who will come in for Willow.
Still rude.
That is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Nice.
4 points of damage.
Excellent.
Ends his turn. This one's gonna come in and help his buddy on the bear with advantage.
Advantage anyway.
True. 23 to hit, which hits. 12 points of damage. Bear's looking rough. It is this guy's turn. It's gonna run in at Lexi. Natural 20.
Bruh, I'm a magnet.
He's-
I'm a flipping magnet.
Bob.
I am a flipping magnet.
Did I hear a barbs?
Bob.
I would use Am I allowed to use barbs if we're surprised? I don't know.
Actually, yeah, that's a fair point.
think you can still use reactions.
Like, obviously, I will if I'm allowed to, but I don't know.
Reactions are sort of spontaneous.
I need a roll check. 1 second.
Were you calling for me to use barbs, Pip, or do you have your own barbs?
Oh, I've got it prepared.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Well, do you want to use yours? then,
Okay,
as you said
so
it?
no, you wouldn't have a reaction, but Laborin would. He hasn't taken a turn, but his turn has ended, therefore he gets a reaction back. So Laborin has a reaction. You haven't taken a turn yet, so you don't have one.
That's fine.
I'm
Fair.
afraid.
Yeah,
We tried.
Smack me. Hurt me. Do it. Do it. Yeah.
That is 17 points of damage, doubled.
Ow.
34.
So
Oh, flipping hell.
34 points of damage. Those watching on stream, I doubled the damage output because critical rolls should be crits. Fact. Right, now, Shimmer, it's over to you, but you're surprised unless you have a reason you can't be. Don't think you do. Same with Lexi. Michael isn't surprised. 1 second.
Michael, let me down.
Nope, not that. It's gonna keep it easy. He's gonna cast Beam. And he's gonna cast it. Oh, fucking. Cast it on top of this stone giant. So when he starts his turn now, we'll see what that does. And he will...
Well, it takes damage now, right? As well as...
No, on the start of his turn.
Well, yeah, but when it enters the spell's area for the
It
first
hasn't
time,
entered the
surely
spell's
it's
area.
on
The spell's area has entered his space. It's a nuance to the thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
spell's area
otherwise you take it
Which is-
twice in a round, which you should
Oh, yeah.
do.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Cool. And then he's going to use his bonus action to wild shape into a giant scorpion.
Nice.
He loves that fucking scorpion, like.
Yep.
Oh, that's the
Um,
base. Look at the
One man
base.
pinch machine.
Is there a face on it? Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's like,
Oh my god!
What?
oh no, it's man scorpion face stinger pincer.
It's like
Is that
it's
like man scorpion versus man snake?
Man
But it's like
scorpion.
I should have been man snake.
on a scorpion. I don't like this.
Okay. With his 15 feet of reach, this guy is going for
Oh,
the bear.
Or
Damn.
Which is an 18 to hit, which hits.
Oh,
that's
23
going. Oh god.
points of damage. That bear's looking rough, and that's the first attack.
do you say first?
Yep. And that's a 14, which will hit as well.
All ones.
All ones, but I think it's enough. That bear is gone.
Yeah, 100%.
He's then going to move. What's his speed?
He's in the moonbeam.
No, this
Is that
one's
not
not.
the, oh, that's the other guy.
5, 10,
Oh, okay.
15, 20. Yeah, it's perfect. And this time right there. This one now will save on the moonbeam, which is... Sorry, I just need Michael's token so I can remind myself of the spell save DC. One save, 17. Constitution, saving throw. She saves with a 26 easily, so he'll take half the damage, which will be 2d10 radiant. So he'll take 5 points of damage. Alrighty. Now it's the Stone Giant's turn. What does this do? He's gonna launch. Well, he's gonna move actually. No, we'll move in a minute. He kind of reaches into this rocky outcropping behind him, and as he does, his kind of hand merges inside of it, and then he lifts up and rips out a massive boulder from the stone there, and he's going to launch it in the direction of Michael. Which will hit with the 22. .32 points of damage. And a DC. Oof.
Scorpion's going on his arse, isn't he?
Yes. Yep. He's knocked prone.
Scorpions be prone.
So they're quite already on their bellies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only mentioned because a lot of things say he can't be. That's all.
He can be. Willow, you're surprised.
Can I just say no and just be like, nothing surprises Willow anymore, so it doesn't happen?
No.
You made it your turn.
It is the brown bear that's flanked by the 2 orcs. Then Baldwin.
Okay. Am I flanking that orc in the middle between me and Michael? Or the bear and Michael?
Yes.
Cool. So let's do the claw first. At advantage.
Oh, I need to roll a d20 as well, because that should have been at advantage. That's okay. Yeah, your 16 hits.
Cool. Damage. Quick damage.
He also needs to make a Constitution saving throw. Sorry, I'll get back to that in a second. Shit. Sorry, 1 second.
Yeah. Where's Moonbeam?
Yeah, his Moonbeam drops. So, 14 points of damage to this orc. Which is lovely. Anything else?
Then it's gonna be a bite. Advantage.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
Damage.
Nice.
Nice.
It's did.
Sweet.
And then, is he moving? Oh, stay where he is. It's over to you then, Baldwin. You've kind of got knocked to the floor, dropped your summons, wild-shaped. You've seen a couple of them run in close towards Lexi and Willow and take some attacks. The stone giant nearest to you is kind of just absolutely pummeled with his great club. The bear nearest to you into a mush on the floor, and the other one off in the distance has launched a rock that's kind of landed on top of Michael as a scorpion and just pushed him back into the floor.
Okay. I'm in his like his area of attack, right? So if I leave his area, he would opportunity attack me.
You don't know.
I wasn't planning to leave. I was gonna go here, which I shouldn't get any opportunity attacks on me. And I want to attack the guy between me and Lexi.
Thank you.
Alright, let's do the bite. Vintage.
Yep, 19 will hit. Points of damage, nice. Looking rough.
Okay. Down came the claw.
And that's an idea.
That hits too.
Was that?
That finishes him off.
Sweet. So I have my movement plus 5. What do I want to move? I guess I'll just wedge myself there, and that's it for me. I can end my turn.
It's this guy. Yeah, first attack's going on the bear to try and finish it. Eleven is just enough, I think.
Yeah. Yes.
16 points of damage. Wipes it out.
Yeah, that's my concentration gone.
So I'm going to rush into here. Give Laborin some love with the second attack. Eight. Ends his turn. Laborin, over to you. You've seen all of this craziness go on. Rocks flying around, bears getting squashed. This orc that's just beheaded one of the other summons that's then disappeared into a flurry of spiritual energy that's blown away into the wind. And then he runs up in your direction and takes a swing at you that you just kind of managed to duck out of the way of.
Before I take my turn, I did have a slight ruling question. Do I count as someone I can see? If you know what I mean, like it says with a spell or whatever is like creature you can see. Does that include yourself?
Yep.
Okay, just so I need for the future.
You just look at your hand.
Yeah.
Whoa! I'm here.
So you move to
what spells?
flank, which it's the magic watch thing as a reaction for creature you can see. That's all. Just in case I needed it. I moved there to flank.
Yep.
If that's a flankable position. Or next to him, the other way.
The scorpion's prone.
Can't prone.
Still make attacks. Can still make attacks while prone.
Yeah, it's gonna make attacks.
He still has a stinger up. You can go.
Yes, as long as you can still make an attack. Yep.
Right. And then rapier attack at advantage.
That'll hit. 16 will hit.
16 damage. Normal. Plus my sneak attack. And then
11 points of sneak attack damage. Cool.
Well, would you say that tree counts as cover?
Which one?
The one.
Yeah,
to
depending
just
on the
left of me.
angle, it could provide cover. Yep.
Okay. So it disengages a bonus action. 5, 10, 15. Yeah. Sort of move there. That'll be me.
Okay. It's this orc in combat with Baldwin. He's just going to move around to the side to here for obvious reasons. Attack you with advantage in flanking. Fucking Jesus. That ends his turn. This guy's going to continue to go for Willow.
Wait, why do I only have 2 hit points?
You haven't taken any
How's this
damage,
better
have you?
than you?
Yeah, you did take
I don't
damage.
think No?
When?
No, I don't think you
Right.
have taken
No,
damage.
you haven't.
Who was the other there?
There you go.
Thank you.
14 misses.
14 misses. Fucking brilliant. Shimmer over to you with Lexi on deck. Shimmer, chaos all around you. Scorpion over here, kind of sandwiched between Willow and Lexi, who are in combat. The Boren's taking a swing at this orc and left it in that position.
Nothing phases me anymore. Like, it's always fucking chaos. At least this time it wasn't our fault, as far as I'm aware. Okay.
Oh, cosmically, it's our fault.
Everything's our fucking fault at this point.
I mean, that's true. That's true. Hold me a moment. Let me just check something quickly. I've had all this time to check and didn't think to check. Yay me.
Your wounds on Lexi.
There you go, you squishy paladin.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
16
You're
points of
welcome.
healing to Lexi. I've already applied that for you, bud.
Thank
And
you.
then bonus action. There you go, Willow.
Bardic inspiration to Willow.
Don't forget you can use it on your spells to add more deadliness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any movement? Shimmer?
Where are we? Well, that's what I'm just looking at now. It doesn't look like there's anywhere particularly good to go. I'm gonna. I'm gonna stay with the pack, I think.
Okay. And in your turn, it's over to Lexi,
Okay.
taking his healing touch from Shimmer behind you. Willow still facing combat at this orc nearest to you.
All right. I'm going to bonus action cast Shield of Faith. Find that in my lists. And then I will meander over here and smack this fella.
Go for it.
Advantage.
Advantage?
Well, you move up 1. Like diagonally.
Neat.
You will take an opportunity attack.
Will I? Oh, from Mr. Giant.
Big guy.
Oof. 17.
Missed.
Okay, you may now move.
Yay! Yeah. I will. Thank Jesus.
Yeah, 25 will hit with Lightbringer.
Yeah, because I'm using my shield because I'm scared. Yay!
11 points of damage.
He still breathe,
He still
Okay.
breathes.
and I will add. Sorry, I'll just hit him again. roll again to see if that was at advantage. It didn't let me for some reason. I'll take the first one.
Yep, 27 on hit. 9
Extra 9
of
points.
damage.
And I will add a first level smite on that.
Go for it.
8 points of radiant damage.
And another 8 points of damage. Alrighty. Anything else?
No, I think that's me.
Okay. Then your turn, it's over to Michael. He's going to elect to drop his wild shape.
Disappears completely. There we go.
Enters the ethereal plane.
The target rolls on that. Oh, right, okay. It's going to... It's going to go here. Is that going to work? Yeah. And they'll cast...
It's going to be...
Thunderwave. At 5th level.
If
Yo.
Saves.
I wouldn't have put him past him to accidentally catch me and Lexi in that. Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
that's what I was initially thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He caught
Whoa.
himself, didn't he?
Yeah, I'd rather not be caught in that, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Take
Same.
half of that damage. But he isn't pushed back.
70.
You do know him. Make an insight check for me, Shima.
Insight check is incoming. Sorry, one moment. I see everything.
You do.
Fuck you, Michael.
You do.
Shimmer is a walking, talking lie detector.
Are you
Right.
gonna
Yeah.
are you gonna hold this one in the lounge?
With a 22, no.
Ah,
The lounge.
it was my birthday. Take me to the lounge.
The lounge kind of doesn't work when streaming, unfortunately.
Oh,
no, you missed entirely.
The lounge,
Uh-huh.
the insight check that you make with a 22. What you do notice about the way he's acting in combat as he moves past you to get into position to cast this spell on this orc, he's careful. He kind of like moves past you. I want to say politely, but he makes sure not to like get in your way of the actions that you're making. And you do see that he is positioning himself and casting a spell cautiously, deliberately, not to hit anybody but the orc. And you do get the sense that the way that he's acting in combat, not that you know him particularly well, does appear not to be in self-interest.
would he like to join the party then?
To do with that's someone with up to 5 spell slots.
That's something you can ask him at another time.
Yeah, sorry, Baldwin, you're out. We're trading you in for this, Druid.
We're treating you
Michael-
with Benedict Cumberbatch.
I thought everybody hated Michael. All of a sudden, everyone loves him.
Let him
Yeah, but he's playing carefully. He's
Yeah.
playing carefully. But this is a novelty to me.
That'll do him for now. This guy... Interesting positioning. It's going to go for you, Baldwin. This is only real option. And you are in flanking, so this will be at advantage.
Yep.
So 26 to hit.
Yep.
Oh no, it's not my damage.
It's 28 points of damage on the first one. The second one. 23 to hit.
Yep.
How much health you got?
14.
14. So you'll take all this damage and carry the 6 and drop out wild shape. Position yourself wherever you would have wanted to be within where you were after you drop out.
That's good right there.
That's good then. Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, after doing that, he's going to move without provoking any opportunity attacks. Yeah,
Oh, hello.
that's good there. That'll end his turn. As you kind of run, you hit the war chief and kind of run behind that tree, Laboran. This orc's like,
Where are you going?
kind of rushes off this way. And this tree is like, it's not a big tree. Well, it's a reasonably sized tree, right? And it's enough for you to like hide, like cover most of you around it, behind it. But as this guy walks up, he's like almost towering above the tree, and it's just like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, as he makes his way towards you.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
It's gonna swing at him.
My
27 to hit.
You need to think about it.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking if I was gonna use something. No, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's
20 points of damage on the first.
I've got to use a reaction for that. Okay,
Second
sorry.
one. 28 to hit.
Yes. Yep.
And another 16 points of damage. He'll set himself there for now.
Use my reaction to activate my magic watch. Use
Okay.
Fate Swap.
Yeah, what's that?
As a reaction when a creature you can see within 30 feet of you takes damage, that creature gains an additional action. If it is the creature's turn or can take an action immediately, even though it isn't the creature's turn, once you use this feature, can't be used against them next turn.
So a creature you can see takes damage, they get an extra action. Is that what it says?
Yeah.
And they can take that
Yeah,
action immediately, yeah?
Believe so, yeah, according to that.
Okay. So are you taking it now or on your turn?
I will. Okay, just take it now.
Mhm.
So I'll
Willow, you're on
just try
deck.
and stab him.
$23 definitely hits.
Get the sneak attack, so it's just the base.
7 points of damage. Alrighty. And we're over to Willow with Baldwin on deck.
Right. Okay. Spirit Guardians at 4th level.
What's the
Solid.
range?
15 feet, so it captures all 3 of the orcs.
Nice.
And obviously, everyone in the party plus Michael isn't affected by the emanations.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay.
Is that
So on the start of their turn,
getting-
they'll take that damage. Yep, I'll make that save at least.
And then don't want to provoke the opportunity attack. And then that's just going to end my turn because I don't want to risk the opportunity attack now.
Okay.
And I don't have any bonus actions.
Okay, Baldwin, over to you.
Hmm. Okay. Let's see. Let's do. I'll do conjure again.
Okay.
And do distract. Yeah, okay, let's just do this. Do 2 birds again.
Okay. Go for it.
Scroll up.
Put it wherever you want. You can move after.
Yeah, no, that was my mistake. I'm just gonna do it again.
Mm-hmm.
It's from there and there. Okay, I only put 1 down,
I'd sort out for
but
you
I
in a
want the
second.
other one here.
Other one up here. There.
Yeah, there you go. That's it.
Alrighty.
And then wall shape into a giant
Roll
snake.
initiative for those two, please.
Oh yeah. There's no dice like icon on them. Let me just do this. This should work. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, what did you get?
5.
5. Cool. What is going on there?
But the other one got a 2.
No,
for
it's
some
okay because
reason.
it's just giving the initiative of the previous ones. So 1 second.
Okay.
So 5.1. Cool. Sorry, and then wild shaping into
A snake. But first, I want to move here. And then like, oh, not here. Sorry, there. That's wrong with it.
like that. Happy?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Alrighty, and in your turn then, it's the Orc War Chief. Who's simply gonna go for Michael? Natural one obviously misses. But the 23 will hit. Points of damage. Okay, that ends his turn, and we're over to the Boran.
Am I currently flanking, or do we need to move slightly?
You'll need to move. You move down 1 or 2.
Down
Two.
1. Okay. If I bonus action disengage, that's just for the whole turn, isn't it?
Yep.
Like it's not. Yeah. Okay, so I'll bonus action disengage with the advantage with my rapier.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Nice.
Damage crit, sneak attack.
Hang on.
It doesn't let me roll.
Okay.
Sorry.
So yeah. So that's 18. And then the other
I
one.
need to think roll. Does the sneak attack dice gets doubled, doesn't it? Like, so I roll another 4.
Okay.
Yeah, it just didn't give me the option, that was all. So add that as well.
So that's 35, so then another 70. Okay. Do you want to describe that? Because that's really fucked his day.
Yeah, so I sort of, I guess because he's that much bigger than me, so Lavorn will kind of like, pull his blade out and he'll sort of like, put like his Achilles or whatever, and he'll sort of go down on the knee and then he like runs up his back and just like slices across him and then like stabs it in the top of the head.
Nice. He's like,
attack on Titan or
he
something.
falls down. You slice him across the leg, and he falls down to one knee, kind of props himself up on his great club, and then you just kind of jump up and swing across the top of his head. He's like, kind of pushes himself back up using his great club as a crutch. Gets back into an offensive stance. Anything else?
Yeah, so I've moved 5 feet, 10, 20, 30. Yeah, can I move 30? So can I move 40 for some stupid reason? I'll go to there. And I've used my bonus action, so that's my turn.
Okay. What's the save for Spirit Guardians?
It is a Wisdom save, DC 14.
Did the War Chief do his?
No, he's
Or
not
is it- or
quite
is
in
he
it.
not in it?
5 is Vel, so full damage for him.
So that is 3d8. Oh no, it's 4d8 because I cast it at 4th level.
Nice.
Cooked.
That is 18 points of necrotic damage.
He immediately dies. And the same for this one. Wisdom saving throw. What's DC?
14, so he makes it.
So it takes
But I
half damage
think-
or no damage?
Half damage.
Half damage. Roll it from her.
That is
6.
6.
Points of damage. Alrighty. And then he's going to swing at you. For that. Come on. Fucking roll good. 22.
That hits.
Fuck's sake. 5 points of damage. Okay. Ending his turn. Shimmer, it's over to you. Lexi on deck. Oh. Concentration saving throw, so yeah.
What?
Yep,
Oh.
you're good.
Jesus.
Okay. Oh, it's all very terribly exciting. Right, so I can see Laborin's a bit fucked up, so I guess I'll have to sort him out. So come over here.
Yeah, there's some weird white stuff on me according to my token.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I have that problem a lot after we shared a tent.
Dude, you did it to yourself.
2 1s. Fuck.
What are you doing, sorry?
I don't know. I've forgotten. I was healing Laborin. I got he's got 8.
Your wounds on the
8
Warren
HP.
Yep, cool.
Brilliant. Amazing. Okay. My modifier +3. Okay, I will use my bonus action to cast Healing Light on Laborin.
Okay.
It
Talk us through
should
that one.
be. So yeah, so I get these d6 to roll basically, which grants extra healing. But I'm confused by how many dice I have to roll. It says I have 2d6 healing pool, but the description says that it's my I get the same number as my modifier, so which is +3.
So you got 3d6 and you can roll a max of 3d6 at a time.
Yeah.
Yes, you can
Okay,
roll
that's
3d6
fine.
of healing.
That's what I'll
essentially.
do.
Yep. Or you
Yeah,
can roll
yeah,
one, or you
yeah,
can
yeah.
roll 2. Yeah. But that'll
Yeah.
use- that'll
I'll
use
roll
all
the
of it.
3.
Okay.
I'll roll the 3. I'm going to have to do it manually because it seems to be a bit jank. So
That's
I'll
cool.
just chuck in 3d6. No, I don't want a d100 as well. Thank you.
I'll take a D100 here.
I mean, yeah, I could do that. I could do that.
Although knowing
It'd be
knowing the way that,
one.
yeah, it would be like it would not be a good roll.
Oh my god. Terrible. Sorry, Laborin.
Give yourself 4 points of healing,
That's
mate.
alright.
Awful.
Alright.
Is that your turn? Or you got some movement left?
No, I don't have anything else. That's me. Thank you.
Alrighty. Lexi, over to you. Michael on deck.
Open. This war chief is looking at least a bit hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So I can move here without getting opportunity attack, right? Yeah, because that's still within. That's still 15 feet.
Yep.
Okay.
27 will hit.
The number of bombs being rolled on advantage this evening are a little bit concerning to me.
12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. And again.
Yep, that hits. 28.
And 11 points of damage.
Alright, still up.
What a knob, I'll use another first level smite.
Go for it.
Bro.
Another 8 points of damage, which is enough to... Oh, who have I
Yeah.
given that to? I've just taken damage on... Put damage on someone. I don't know who it was.
Probably Michael.
I think it might have been Michael.
Have I hurt Michael? Whoops.
I did say I have.
The orc
Ross
joke.
just-
Oh, no.
What the hell? Ignore that. Give you...
Somehow missed the smite.
I've just given it to you again now, Alexi. Sorry. Give it to... take
Oh,
8
no.
points back.
My body. Have
we
I
go.
somehow smited myself?
He's dead.
Why am I so plagued with technical issues this
it wasn't Michael.
evening?
Cool. Anything else with your turn? He's dead, by the way.
Oh, finally. I guess I will, with full
Ah, bear.
confidence, assuming I'm now 50 feet away from him, I will stay where I am. With full confidence, I will stand still.
Alrighty.
I'll put myself at a right angle of death.
Little bit. Little bit. Okay, Michael. He's gonna cast Entangle. He's gonna place it. Gonna pop it there. And this guy needs to make a strength save, which will probably pass, but at some point. Yep, succeeds just actually. But that area is now difficult terrain. And he will then move himself down to here. And that will end his turn. It's the bears, please.
Yeah. Okay, so what sheet do they have? Can you grab it? Is it 30 feet? Is it 30 feet?
Yeah, it's difficult terrain you're moving across there, though.
Fucking Michael. Dude.
Even when he's helping, he's causing problems.
15 and then okay, so let me just see what that looks like. 15 30. No, okay, that's not possible. Yeah, I don't just attack. Claws first.
17 hits with the claws.
Cool. Alright. Goes.
No.
15 points of damage.
I was gonna give him a little bite. Please target him, please. There you go. Alright. Roll it.
17 hits again.
Cool. Alright.
And 7 points of damage.
Okay, that's it for that bear. Now, what can we do here? Can he do it? Or it's the same dilemma?
That one got critted, so.
No way he's gonna make it. Okay, I'll just see here. So first is bite him. It's gonna be a miss.
Yeah, that misses. 8 is a
Alright,
miss.
now let's do the claw.
But a 20 is a hit.
Was it a 20?
Dirty 20. Yep.
30, okay. Because I thought it was cocked because it was like between a 14 and a 20, so I was like, not really sure. That's it.
Yep, 12 points of damage. Okay. Yeah, Lexi.
I am at the right angle of death.
You are on the right angle of death,
Oh,
I'm afraid.
That's why I took.
Yeah, that's you, Pythagoras.
Why have you forsaken me?
This
Well,
one.
wouldn't that top one be pissed that the bear bit him and clawed
Yeah,
him?
but the problem is that the damage dealt versus the actual risk is not the same thing. So if you haven't figured out
Giant
this
smart.
guy's got a lot of health and you're not doing a great deal of damage with the bears, Lexi critted. Lexi's been smashing the fuck out of the war chief and other stuff, so he's considered a high risk. So he's going to launch a rocket. You did.
Oh, lovely.
Just because.
Oh, thank.
It's only a 12.
Somehow deflect.
High risk, high reward. He is gonna move.
I throw big rock.
Yeah, so 10, 20,
Oh.
30. No, he'll stay.
Oh.
This one though is yeah. Yeah, I'll go for the bear. I'll go for the bear. Couldn't I roll that earlier? 25 hits. 15 points of damage. And the second one.
Ouch.
26 hits.
What's that? I have to go to die? What the?
20 points of damage. That one's gone. And he is going to 15, 15.
Huh?
Move over here.
Damn.
Sorry, actually make it his turn. And he's currently in cover behind these rocks. That ends his turn, and it's over to Willow with Baldwin on deck.
Oh, fabulous. Hello, Mr. Ock. We do the inflicting of the wounds.
Does it inflicting of the wounds?
The inflicting of the
Don't
wounds.
forget, you've still got your bardic as well.
I have to hit him first, is the problem.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you don't hit him, you could use the bardic for that instead.
Good.
That hits.
Yeah.
18.
Inspired damage.
Damage.
Inspired damage is really cool.
And he's dead.
I didn't
Yeah.
need to use the inspiration. I still have
Good,
inspiration.
good, save it. Save it for the next one.
Just get inspired.
I'm going to move up.
Mm, 2 seconds. Sorry. I'm doing a calculated risk. I move there, so obviously my spirit thing moves with me. Which I think is not quite in range.
Not quite.
I'd say his left shin is in.
It's got to be more than half. Or at least it's like a significant portion of him.
That'll do for now. And my turn.
I mean,
Right,
to be
hold on.
fair, you're in reach anyway. So
Yeah, but it was so that he was sat in my spirit guardians. But I didn't want to be in range of him being able to twat me with his great club.
You can already do
yeah,
that.
you are. Yeah, it's 15
You are in
foot.
range of him being twanged.
Is it?
Yeah, it's 15
Yeah.
foot. He's got long ass
Ah.
arms.
It's Baldwin's turn.
I thought it was 10.
Does that cost? Oh, what the?
Can't be there, bud.
No, I
Can't
know.
be there,
I'm trying.
bud.
I'm.
All there.
Yeah,
You can be there.
I object to that.
It's tricky moving a
Strongly.
9 square
The board, I'm just like
token.
absolutely
Okay,
old.
how many feet was that? I don't even know.
That would have been like 25.
Okay, so I can do that, and I'm good.
No, because then you're entering difficult terrain. So no, you wouldn't be able to. You're entering a
Also,
difficult
you're kind
terrain
of
with
on
the
me.
table. And you're
Oh, I was
also in
gonna
Lexi's
say-
space. You'd use 25. What's your total movement speed? 35. So you can go up
Right.
1.
Which means you will be in range.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
But I believe your attack is 10
To be
feet
fair, I have
reach
10 feet
anyway.
of range.
He does get.
Yeah, but
You'd still be in.
I won't use constrict.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah.
Constrict is 5 feet. The bite is 10 feet, but I won't use constrict. That was- if I could. But anyways, is this flanking?
Yes. Oh, hello.
Nice.
No.
Natural 20, baby. Let's
Hug
go.
him to death.
Roll it crit.
The hug.
Snake death hugs. 50.
Nice.
50 points
Man,
of damage
please
is
snake.
huge.
Say hello.
You kind of like
He's a death
slither between everybody else, and then he's kind of like focused on trying to throw rocks at Lexi, and you just kind of wrap yourself up his legs and then around his torso and start to squeeze on him. He's like, all right.
Sweet.
Anything else? Ending your turn. Laboran, you're
That's
up.
me.
Shimmer, you're on deck.
So now he's restrained,
He is.
grappled, and restrained.
Drains gives advantage, does it? Attack rolls against
Yes.
creature have advantage. Yeah, they do. Okay, cool.
Even at range, I think.
So, yeah, I'm just gonna shoot him with my bow. I'll try to anyway. Where's that went off? There we go.
Yeah, that'll hit. 25 with the bow.
Cool. Damage. Sneak attack damage.
You don't get criticals off 19s? Or is it only off of, like, something else?
That's like a feat to get 19 for crits, I think. And then. Just gonna move sort of there. Bonus action hide because I want to.
All right, roll a stealth check. Okay.
Nice.
And then that'll be me.
All right, Shimmer, over to you. Lexi, you're on deck.
How's this guy look?
Rough.
I empathize with him. I will come over here and I will Eldritch Blast him.
Go for it.
Do I get advantage on that
You
because
do.
he's grappled restrained?
Because he's restrained.
Lovely,
Yeah.
thank you. Whee!
24 with the Eldritch Blast will hit. Nice. 8
Oh.
points of damage.
Oh. Brilliant. Nope. Okay, I think that's me. That's me.
You get a second one, right?
I thought you had.
Yeah,
I
get
don't.
you.
Oh, I thought I only got one. Oh, I got two. Okay, fine. I'll roll another one then.
.23 will also hit. Another 5 points of damage. Nice.
Yep, there we go. Now it's me. That's me.
Alrighty. And in your turn then, Lexi, it's over to you. And Michael on deck.
Okay. If I go here, is this guy still behind cover? Or do I really have like half cover?
Yes, he's in half. From where you... more like 3/4 covered, to be honest.
Oh, damn. What about if I was here instead?
No, the center of this tree is here.
No.
And this one, and a bit
Whipping.
of the rock.
Flipping. Okay, then I will... That's 30 feet from where I was. I'm going to separate myself off from the group.
Ah, yes, that's always been a good idea, Lexi.
Yes. Brilliant plan.
Thank you, I thought of it just now.
Was that bonus
I will dash.
action dash?
No, I will action dash.
Brilliant.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
Christ.
Awesome.
Good job you're the healer,
can I-
eh?
Yeah, thank you. What can I use as a bone? What can I cast?
Oh my god.
So glad
You ran in without a plan? That doesn't sound like you, Adam.
No,
Oh,
There were no
this is
doors.
gonna be
on his
fun.
feet.
I
Yeah.
feeling this guy was going to go chuck some boulders from behind mountains, and I'm not for that.
That is not play.
That is not like. And yeah, I'll just be here now.
You're just gonna be there now. I like the sound of that. Okay. Just reading or something? Reading.
They have
Is the curse of Strahd?
Andy is cursed.
Just
That will never die.
So sorry, I'm just gonna look up something real quick.
If more orcs show
Mind
up on
me.
me, I'm really sad.
So, what's the snake considered huge? So the giants are like gargantuan, huh?
No, you're the same size.
We are?
Oh, the giants
Yeah,
are bigger.
you're both 3 by. No, you're both 3 by 3.
Oh, maybe it's just
Yeah,
the
you're right.
snake's head
These
sticks
look
out.
bigger.
Yeah, you're skinnier.
The token looks bigger on them. Like their circle, their background.
Yeah, because they fill the edges. You don't.
No.
Oh, that's annoying.
You've got the same length. They're just a bit girthier.
Mm-hmm. True.
It's nothing.
Sorry,
wrong with
guys.
that.
I'm just thinking for a second.
You're good.
It's fine. We'll just sit here while Adam and RJ discuss the aspects of length versus girth.
Oh yeah.
At what point?
Right now,
bludgeoning to piercing damage.
I give this giant a belt. It's a bit too tight.
This is shit.
Is it belt or is it more like death suspenders?
Could be.
That's the
What
fucking
death
ticket.
suspenders?
Ah, so there are more people joining. Haha. my body.
Cool. So Michael's gonna rush.
Does he have enough feet?
30 feet to here. He's gonna cast polymorph on himself.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Dun, dun,
No, that
dun.
double fist.
And polymorph into a giant crocodile.
Oh,
Nice.
oh,
And
his one looks weird.
Yeah.
That space
That's
there.
I
pretty
got
cool.
really excited because I thought you were going to say giant crab.
I also thought it was
thought
going to
that.
be giant crab.
It was going to be a giant crab, but their CR's only an 1/8. So.
Yeah, they're not actually that strong.
No.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're the
Yeah.
expert on crab NPCs, Jacob.
Yeah.
I have the best crab NPCs.
I thought you were just
I
going
mean-
to say you're the expert on crabs.
That
I'm
too,
ready.
but I didn't want to say it publicly.
That ends his turn, and we're over to Mr. Brown Bear near the Giante.
Okay, bear time. Okay,
Clock.
all right. Let's claw it
Go for it, dude.
with advantage.
19 or the claw will hit.
Cool.
11 points of damage.
Slashing.
Talk us through this one, dude. As you
Ooh.
wipe it out with the bear.
So as Snake Baldwin, and I'm giving the giant a tight belt squeeze, he kind of keels over a little bit, so kind of drops to his knees, just enough for the bear to get to his face, and I order the bear slash his throat, and then the giant looks up at the bear, and as he does, he just goes underneath and just swipes his throat.
Okay.
And that's it.
Is that it with the bear?
That's it. Well, actually, he can move. So, let's see.
That's it.
That's it.
Yep. It's the
It was nice
giant's
knowing you,
turn.
Lexi.
Bite me. Bite me, nerd.
You see, you run up close to him, oh, and he drops his great club to the floor. With your shield up, with both his hands, he reaches down towards you. We are going to, he's going to attempt to grapple you.
Oh, contested athletic.
Oh no!
He's gonna try.
You should have saved your potion for this moment. Giant versus giant.
Oh, epic roll.
I can't even see
Oh, he
the
doesn't
giant
even
head.
fit on the picture. He's so big he doesn't even
I haven't.
fit. Oh no.
Ah,
first.
head
Wait, if it's an attempt to grapple, plasmoids have a feature that I think gives me advantage on this.
Gives you advantage to escape. Initiate
Is it
or
not
escape.
also? I mean, it. Fine. Nat 20, get wrecked.
You fucking nat 20 it.
Yes.
What did I say, nerd?
Wow. Wow.
I mean, you still might roll higher. But
Flipping nerd.
He's a nerd as well.
Only a 17. Wow.
He's a plus 12.
Jeez.
He
12,
reaches
like,
down to grab you, and you just, his instinct is to grab your limbs, and he kind of reaches in, and you just like, he's just kind of left with like slightly sticky hands. He's like, ugh.
Ew.
He's gonna attempt to run away. So if you want to make an opportunity attack, you're welcome to.
I do.
Oh, can we not kill him?
Oh, yeah. Okay, 1 second. Let me find
Has it
my
done it?
sheet. Okay. I moved my sheet and not the thing. So it will be Lightbringer because I did have my shield out.
really hope he wasn't trying to steal you away, Lexi.
You can't steal me. I am invincible.
Come on, then.
Didn't Andy say that?
All right.
21 definitely hits. Full damage.
Okay.
Nice.
12 points of
Second
damage.
level smite.
Add it in. Go for it.
Sick.
As you hit, you kind of carve through with Lightbringer, and it leaves this initial gash through his chest, or through his lower abdomen, because that's about as much as you can reach. And then this bright light of radiant energy emits within the wound, and just boom, explodes the wound, and he's gone.
Nice. Wasn't that exhilarating?
That ends combat, guys, and we will take a break right there. See you in a sec.
Yay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty, welcome back, useless fucks. After that encounter, Michael drops his polymorph and brushes himself off a little bit. What's you up to?
I don't want to just go talk to me like kind of commend them on I guess I'll just tell something like, hey, Michael, been a while since I've seen you and everything. You seem pretty powerful since last time I seen you. Quite potent spells and crazy wild shapes.
Yeah, been training pretty hard. Yeah, you too though, looking good. Nice job out there.
Yeah, appreciate that. I see you favor the scorpion form.
Yeah, it's it works out pretty well for me.
Yeah, pretty good in the scrap.
Thanks, you too.
What'd you make of these giants? Did you hear about any of this? Like help them working with the orcs?
No, I've not seen them around. It's kind of weird. I do know that they can be seen around this area, so maybe the orcs have hired them in.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, that probably makes sense.
Kind of slings his pack back onto his shoulders. Right, we're going.
Yeah, I would hope so. Unless everybody wants to take a break real quick, short breather, before we head out.
Is that because somebody
Yeah.
used both of his wild shapes and would like a short rest?
No.
I mean,
You know,
yeah, I wouldn't say no to a short rest.
Yeah. When he does that, Vorin can now do some body rubbing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, see if there's a
Yeah,
note saying, send them here. This is a home address.
I'll wonder your
more than anything, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I just wanted to heal up. I mean, yeah, I'll have a look on that. I'll have a look around the orcs and so on. You know, see if there's anything around.
Rogue is going to do his roguing.
Make an investigation check.
I mean, obviously, I like getting the money, but you never know what turns up.
The money.
There might be a note saying, you know, please kill these people.
Yes.
You find a
And then
note that
report
says,
back to
please kill
this.
these people. Roll a D100.
Oh, damn.
100.
Oh,
73. You find
73 notes that say kill these people.
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
damn, that's a lot of notes.
No, you find 54 golds worth of coinage.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, because you really need that money, don't you, Labor?
It's for my retirement fund. What are you talking about?
No magical weapons of great power.
You'll get an extra 2 points of healing thanks to
find
my
it
Song
more.
of Rest, which doesn't exist anymore in 2024.
It's a good job we're not in 2024.
Not salty.
Not anymore.
You short resting right here.
Apparently, everybody else has.
Yeah.
Somebody roll me a D20.
Not me. I'm not doing that ever again.
I will. Or
I've
not.
done it.
Fuck you. Why would you do that? I did my full exclamation.
Sorry.
Okay.
The
thank
rest
you
goes
very much.
out without issue. Yeah.
I like that immediately before we all just decided to short rest, Michael was like, so are we going then?
It's like,
No.
nah, let's take a break, bro. You also used a wild shape. You know you need a rest.
You had to use a body
Use
mod
two,
at the end.
You
Oh,
find-
yes, bundle.
I mean, it doesn't matter. That's wasted. He wasted it for nothing. Michael, what were you thinking?
What are you talking about?
Use your polymorph.
Uh-huh.
That's a pretty complicated spell.
For you, maybe.
Oh, damn. Michael be
There's not-
flexing.
There's nothing you know that I don't already know.
Oh, really?
I mean,
I feel like this
That's
thing
right.
you don't know.
yes.
Oh, for good's sake, you two, just kiss and get it over with.
It's just whatever.
I'll show you what I can do some other time.
Yeah, who
Yeah,
knows?
you will.
Maybe pretty soon.
Lexi's sitting in the corner, his heart breaking as he's watching them.
Yeah.
flirt.
Feeling better now, the nice cows.
We are not flirting.
Yes, you are. So hard.
No.
Tell it to her.
The pair
I
of you.
think barely tolerable.
Enemies to lovers is a very real trope.
It's like Pride and Prejudice in here right now. Seriously.
I never seen that. I don't even know what that is.
Well, there you go. Then that's how you don't.
Favourite
That's why
major
you don't
image.
know what's going on here.
This is more like Bridgington or something. Or
Bridgington.
Bridgington.
The hell's Bridgington? Yeah, for fuck's sake.
That's where you do all the bridging.
What's it called?
Yeah.
Is it not called
Oh,
Bridgington?
dear.
Bridgerton.
Bridgerton?
Bridgerton.
Bridgerton.
Bridgerton?
I'm trying to finish up
I
with
like
Bridgerton.
Bridgerton.
It's Bridge.
Shall we debate
Bridgerton.
the pronunciation of Bridgerton on
Oh
the
my
road?
god, Bridgerton.
Hey, mate, Bridgerton.
Don't encourage.
I'm encouraging you. You know exactly what I'm doing.
I still have that template.
You're doing it. You're doing it now. I can see you doing it. You can't help yourself. It's coming.
Anyway, now that we've short
We
rested,
can't stop it now.
are we leaving before we get ambushed?
Yeah,
Bridgerton.
let's
Yes.
leave.
Just fucking launch a green dragon on you for that shit.
No. Let's go.
Yeah.
I was right, by the way.
Yeah, it was.
Didn't even have all his spells prepared. That was stupid. Right, what are you guys doing?
What? So he's useless.
We're
He's like,
moving on, I
"Guys,
guess.
Yeah, I think we're leaving now.
Let's
Yes.
keep an eye on the boulders or just cliffs.
Oh, can Lexi take one of the clubs?
I'm not that buff. Well, I
That's
did out buff
way
one.
too big.
I'm pretty sure
You did.
a club for a giant is a bit much for a club for me.
Can't you just take the tip?
Yeah.
I think I'd rather use my sword.
Do giants have any magical properties where, like, we take a piece of them or something?
No.
No,
Or... That's Skyrim then. Giant's toe.
wow. That was so fast.
I knew it. I knew it was coming.
Bridgerton.
Right, are we going?
Bridgerton. Well, we're following Michael. Stop being a tit,
Yeah.
Michael. Come on, take us back.
Yeah.
Don't lead us into any more ambushes, please.
We'll start to get suspicious.
So it takes a few more
Right.
hours, but you do come across the barricade and the gateway to Silverleaf Sanctuary Camp. What do you guys want to do?
Maybe talk to Michael to be like, to kind of like figure out like what we're gonna say, I guess. Make sure we're all on the same page.
Yeah.
One
I
second.
think they're gonna have questions for us for like why we sort of left. So
Yeah, I don't think they're
We
going to be
need to get-
particularly happy with us.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe we should sneak back in and like we never left.
No, I'd rather,
No, I'm not,
Right.
I'm not giving Michael all the credit for this shit. No way.
no.
Oh, yeah, true.
I also don't trust my ability to sneak.
So we can. No,
He'll vouch for us.
I mean,
Really?
he did say he did quite plainly not blast me with the thunder wave.
That's what I'm
I mean,
saying.
there's a
It
big
was-
difference there though
Ah.
between like physical and social like harm.
True, but I don't know. Like, I feel like if you wanted, like, if he didn't care about us or anything, he wouldn't deliberately try not to hurt us. Like he's gonna,
Yeah.
Maybe just Baldwin should go back in.
Or
just me.
is he keeping us alive in order to go back in and go, look, I captured them, they ran away, and Xander, it's all their
Yes.
fault.
He is right here.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Like, we're not tied up, and like we outnumber him. I don't think they'll.
Squishy
they'll leave.
baby!
Hello, let me squeeze you.
Hello.
Just want a little squeeze. Little
Hello,
squeeze.
hello, hello.
She
Right, what are
looks
you
so
doing?
unimpressed, and that's like the ideal face.
She
for
is
her.
done with our shit. She's done
I
with
mean,
it.
Yeah, she's not
She
happy.
looks horrified. No.
Yeah, she looks-
We're currently just bad mouthing Michael directly in front of while we're doing
Okay,
camp.
that sounds good.
We just, I don't know. I guess like
I'll
just trying to figure out what we're gonna say.
I tried to say something nice.
Trying to defend him over here.
My trust
Well, I mean-
levels are low. What can I say?
True.
I guess we've got to face the music in some way, haven't we? Just got to go in and...
Yeah.
We've been gone for like 3 days or something. They're gonna know by now.
I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah.
the horse is good enough cover for 3 whole days worth of absence.
Yeah.
Actually, wait. I could telepathically communicate with him. Junior, what's the sitch?
What's this?
Can you telepathically
What's going
communicate?
Yes, I can. It's a mile radius.
He responds back. Huh? I got my head in a tent.
Reverse.
Shit.
Have a look. Not in the tent. What's the sitch?
Oh, okay, one sec. Yeah, there's stuff.
Why is Junior Kevin the teenager?
Who?
Kevin the teenager. He's showing your age. You're too young to remember.
What do you
I bet
want to
Andy
know?
remembers.
I mean, what do we want to know? I'm linked with Junior.
Do people know that we're missing?
No, I don't know.
Does it look chaotic? Is it like, are people calm? I guess that's that.
People are running around and not running around and...
I
Thank
assume,
you,
Lexi is like relaying this
Yes.
word for
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah. Just created another mouth. Because I can do that.
Oh, Baldwin's a lucky man.
I mean, the horse is being no help, so shall we just go in?
Yeah. Let's just
Yeah,
do it.
Just do it.
Lexi, kick that door down right now.
I mean, it's open. There is no door. I don't think.
Kick the metaphorical door down and go through.
Fine. I will kick. What do I have to roll to kick?
I don't know if you have to
Metaphorical
bear
door.
with me.
Kick thin air.
I can do that quite easily.
Oh, I looked it up, Sam, and I do know who he is. I just didn't know that was like the character. He was just called Kevin the teenager.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's all
How
about
you-
you.
We can just put it all on Michael, and just
No.
we can hail Xander as the hero that we're bringing back, and we can be like,
No.
oh,
No.
Why does that sound like a good idea? No.
that's a great idea.
I
My-
say we let Shimmer do. I say we
That
let
was-
Shimmer do the talk, and yeah,
What,
That's
who,
the plan.
me?
yeah.
No,
I mean, let's
I
be
don't
honest,
think
every
that's-
time
That'd be a
Baldwin
great twist. We just flip it. We just
Shout
flip
back.
the script.
No.
No. We've built on the journey back. We've built something of a rapport with Michael. He has been
Have we?
quite nice and helpful
Exactly.
to some of us. Now is not the time to flip the script on people who already distrust us.
Well, that's why, like, they'll believe it.
No, they won't.
Yeah, they don't like the blood songs.
No, I feel like
No, but
Your
apparently
family
a lot of them do.
specifically have history with the blood songs. Your family have
Yes.
proven that they're mates with the blood songs, at least your granddad.
Not only that, but we do not have the trust of anyone in this grove except for your parent, who, as we have
Yeah.
discovered, don't really have that much sway.
And
Yeah,
they're the ones that
that's
busted us
okay.
out.
Lying.
No one's going to be that pleased with them for busting us out. So
Yeah.
I think their influence in the camp may take a nosedive.
So we're not going to be trusted if we walk in going, Michael's the bad guy, because he's not. Or at least he's not in the sense of he's not responsible for the fucking orc attack.
No, I know, but they won't know we're lying.
But they will, because
How?
they're not going to trust what anyway.
So if we tell the truth, they're gonna believe us. But if we lie, they're not gonna believe us.
What we,
Yeah,
if we
Michael
tell the
will think
truth,
that as well.
can back us
Michael will
up.
corroborate it.
Well, he can.
And I
I'm not saying he will you? Jack's not here
Well,
to
if he
answer
doesn't,
Michael,
then-
so Michael's now just standing like a dummy
Yes.
drooling.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
well, what you want to get out of lying?
What do
No.
you think will happen if we lie?
like just for the record, like it was just to throw Jack off. Like I thought it'd be fun.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I don't actually want to do that. I actually want to do it, to tell the truth. But it'd be funny. Jack will never see it coming, and then he's
But
gonna.
Jack's always listening.
Yeah, Jack
Yeah.
will have his headset on
Jack
right now.
can hear us
Jack will
even
be
now.
looking at everything we are saying.
He hears us even when we're not in the call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
He hears you when you're sleeping.
Yeah. Figured he's
He
Santa Claus.
specifically hears you when you're sleeping, so he just gets
Jack
snores.
Frost.
Adam,
Yes.
have you told Shelmo you like his plan yet?
In which channel?
Just say yes in any channel. Yes, Shelmo. And then we can
Okay.
move on with our lives.
I'll do it in general.
Good. Thank you. Hooray.
Astrolix has replied.
We go in, we tell the
Yeah.
truth, we hope to God that Michael doesn't stab in the back.
Well, if he does, then I think Laborin will stab him in the back, quite literally.
If
Get
he
your
doesn't-
poison dagger out, mate.
if he does, he's
bet you
going to figure
Mandag.
out where Willow's magic comes. What happens when Willow's magic goes off?
Well, exactly.
Ooh, you know what we should do just in case we need to like be persuasive. You should give yourself like bardic inspiration, or give someone bardic
I
inspiration.
still have bardic inspiration.
No,
I mean,
I don't think you
once the
do.
journey
It only
home-
lasts 10 minutes.
Oh, we
It
won't
only lasts 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's like
I
maybe
do-
we
I
should
do-
prepare socially to like convince people or something.
I have speak with dead.
Well,
prepared.
I can give
Oh,
someone,
Xander.
whoever
I
whoever
like the
wants to do the
implications of that.
talking.
Sorry, Sam.
Oh my
go on.
God, can I talk, please? Can I get this out of my mouth? I can give someone my yellow ward, which gives them a bonus to persuasion and performance ability checks if they want to.
Who
Can
has
you give
the
yourself
Andy.
persuasion after Shimmer?
I don't
mean-
think they would listen to me. That's the thing. I don't think this is my arena to talk in.
I don't think.
I mean, just out of curiosity, can you give yourself
Like-
your own wards? Like, can you give
No.
yourself a yellow ward? Okay.
No.
Because no, you couldn't with your bardic. I just didn't know about that.
Yeah, no, I can't give myself my ward because it's my soul. So
So you've already got it, essentially.
I keep my soul.
yeah,
You what level did you get to bardic yourself, or is that like a specific subclass?
I don't know.
I
Adam
mean,
probably knows more than me.
swords bards can add bardic on their like weird flourishes. For
That
extra
wasn't the
damage.
question.
Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah.
Cool. So, stood outside the entrance to the camp. What are you doing?
Arguing.
Yeah.
I think we'd probably turn to Michael and just ask him, like, are you gonna tell them what happened?
Or you can.
Yeah, of course.
Insight?
Make an insight check.
Ooh.
I mean, despite your tenuous relationship with Michael, you believe him.
I believe him.
He doesn't appear to be making himself an enemy of you at the moment.
Yeah, let's just go in there and just tell the truth.
Yeah, Willow's just gonna shrug and just be like, we might as well get it over with.
Yeah. I'm going to switch from a shoulder carry to a bridle carry with the body.
Is the body wrapped up at all, or is it just like dead Xander?
I hope it's wrapped up, like in with covered with the rope.
I used a bit of my tent. I used a bit of my tent for it.
Easily done. Okay, so making your way towards the entrance, yeah?
Baldwin, do you want my ward or not?
Sure, yeah, I'll take your word. Word.
Which
There you
ward is
go.
that?
Thank you.
Yellow.
Yellow.
Mhm.
Yellow. Bonus to persuasion and performance of the checks equal to
So
1.
as your party approaches the entranceway, there's a few druid guards stood at the entrance. They don't stop you or anything. They do give you a look as you walk through carrying this body, but you can make your way into the camp without issue. As you kind of walk into the main camp area, Michael's like, "Okay, I'll go speak to my father quickly and try and get us a meeting with Fenrir, and we'll talk him through what's happened."
Okay, very quickly, Michael, before you go. I trust that you'll be truthful and help exonerate my name and my father's name. Is he's gonna get in trouble for helping us get out and come after you and Xander.
I'll be honest in what happened. Can't promise I can influence anything, but we'll see what happens when the truth comes out.
I feel like
Alright.
one of us should go with him.
With
Yeah, it's a
Michael,
possibility.
Yes.
whether he sold the allows, I suppose.
I can go with him. I mean, I can ask if it's okay.
I just feel like it might be wise for there to be someone there
I
to
hear what you're saying.
corroborate.
Sure, yeah. I can go with him. Yeah, Michael, is it okay if I go with you?
Sure.
Very well, lead the way.
Michael then marches off through the camp. What are the rest of you doing?
I suppose we head back to our tent and wait.
Okay. Anything you want to do while you're there?
Yeah. I'll just go up to Shimmer and just say, "Are you okay? You know, obviously we've been through a bit today. How are you holding up?"
Yeah, I'm okay. Wasn't too bad in the end, thank you. Sorry I wasn't at my best there when I was trying to keep you up.
It's more than I could ever do, and I appreciate everything that you give.
Are you okay? You got clobbered pretty hard.
Yeah, I'm fine. Not on a few. I guess do you call it bandage? Not on a few sort of bandages would not fix. Yeah, so apologies. I don't know what mind completely blanked. So you can go on if you want.
What do you think's going to happen now?
Hopefully, they don't try and accuse us of more bullshit, and we can get on with it. Get hold of that obelisk. No venom fangs out there too, and we need to deal with that, but one issue at a time, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm not really looking forward to it, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I'd hoped we'd dealt with them. Well, I'll do my best to protect you.
And I'll do my best to keep you alive.
And a good job so far.
I'll try. I think you should give the boy a hug.
Yeah. You'll hug her back and then just sort of like probably give her a kiss on the head or something like that.
Okay. Baldwin, you follow Michael through the camp. He leads you towards a tent that you're familiar with. You've been there before. Kind of just turns to you and he's like, yeah, come in, I guess. Makes his way in and Hans is sat around one of the tables. Appears to be working on some paperwork at the desk there. Father, we're back. Baldwin wanted to come with. Oh, good. So, what happened there? Baldwin, do you want to tell him?
Yes. Well, once we made our way out of the camp, we pursued Michael to this cave, essentially, a few hours down. It was like 8 hours, I think. Good journey. A good walk, and well, we head in and took care of some orcs. Then we came. My party and I came into this giant doors, and as soon as we walk in, we see Michael and Xander going at it. And Michael was beating him with a quarterstaff, accusing him of being a traitor and such things. And of course, at the time, I didn't believe it. As you know, I'm very friendly with Xander. Rest his soul.
He's dead.
Yes. Yeah, we had to put him down. He wouldn't surrender.
Do you have proof?
Yes, we brought his body back with us.
Good. So, now you know the truth. Xander was indeed a traitor.
Yes, it appears so.
All of this true, Michael? Yes, Father. I followed Xander to a cave, the same one I saw him enter before with the orcs. I confronted him, kind of took the initiative, as it were, waiting for everybody else to arrive. He denied everything, tried to convince Baldwin to join his side, and Baldwin refused. We pinned Xander into a corner, left him no choice. He wouldn't surrender, and he fought us and lost. A lot of orcs were destroyed by Baldwin and his party. We defeated Xander, and we've returned here. I don't know if the orc threat is completely gone, but there seemed to be a little fight left in them on our way back here. We were ambushed. May have recruited some giants in a desperate attempt to gain a little bit more control, but as far as I can tell, I think they're done. Very good. I will arrange something with Fenrir. We will need to relay this back to him, and he will make a decision on how to move next.
Hans, if I might add, there was in that same cave where we fought the orcs, there was a room off to the side. Ominous, cold, chilly, but unnatural. One of my party members, Lexi, and I and Michael went into this room, and we were visited upon some kind of apparition, revenant, or some other. And it showed us visions of what seems to be possible futures, or past tragedies. We all saw something different, and the reason why I believe these are possible futures is because Michael here saw a dragon take Kyler, and not just any dragon, a dragon that my party and I have faced before in the past. His name is Venom Fang. And sure enough, in the night, we're making camp, heading back here. Venom Fang was back, and we thought he was slain, but now he's back and stronger. And if Michael's vision comes to pass, it might seem that this dragon might attack the grove and take Kyler. Something.
Well, if they're premonitions or insights into the future, then they are not sealed fate. We'll see what happens.
Okay. We just need to be sure that we have enough sentries and people watching out just in case just in case the dragon comes back. You shouldn't be too far off.
We haven't seen a dragon, but not that I know of. Anyway, stands up from his desk. He doesn't seem interested in talking to you all that much, Baldwin. I will discuss with Fenrir and we'll go from there. Wait my summoning of you. Gets up, begins to walk out of the tent, pats Michael on the shoulder a couple of times and walks out. Michael turns to you. Okay, anything else you want to talk about?
No, I feel like that about covers it.
Good.
Appreciate you telling it how it is.
I'm not a liar, Baldwin.
Never said you were. Make sure, like, you told it the way it was. Exactly the way it was. Not leaving anything out. I appreciate that.
You said before that maybe there were changes needed in the grove.
Mm.
Perhaps we're the ones to start that change.
Yeah, exactly.
And to establish a little bit of trust.
Amongst the families, yes. Too much of this hatred, rivalry and hatred leads us nowhere. I think this is a good next step into a bright future for the Grove.
Agreed. Anyway, need to rest. See you later on.
Okay. I go out and try to shake his hand.
You put your hand out to him and he kind of frowns a little bit and very tenuously reaches out and shakes your hand.
And then at the same time, with the other hand, I tap him on the shoulder like, good man. Okay, you get some rest.
You too.
All right. And I head out.
All right.
Head back to our tent.
Okay. Cool. Anyone else? Anything else you want to do?
I mean, would this encampment have a safe place to store the body? Because I've been holding a corpse for the past 10 hours longer.
That's true.
And I feel like
I don't know if somebody would have come.
I don't just sleep with it near me for another night.
Not really, to be honest. There's not enough space
Lovely.
for the living in this camp,
Ah.
let alone the dead.
In the tent it goes.
I kind of assumed that when we got to the tent, you would like put him down
Just been
somewhere.
stood holding this body on his shoulder for the last
I've
30 minutes.
been very awkward. Lean
Let's
up
put
the
that
side. I don't know. Oh, so sorry. Good night.
So yeah, it's late afternoon. You guys are kind of resting up in the tent. Is there anything anybody wants to do in particular?
Actually, sorry, you go ahead, Logan. How do you want?
It's okay. I just had a thought then. Actually, on Xander's body was there like anything from the dragon? Like, I don't know, show that he'd been working with the dragon. Any kind of like magical things he gave him or anything like that?
Just say what you want to say.
Marking.
Good justification.
I'm not after money off him. I was genuinely thought he might have something.
I'm not going to entertain it unless you tell me what you're doing.
All right, well, I'll check his pockets then.
You're looting the corpse.
Honestly, I'm proud of him that it took this long.
Lexi disapproved popping up in the top left-hand corner.
Because I wasn't in the vicinity, so he took his chance.
Yeah, -10 approval from Lexi.
Make an investigation check.
I mean, it's shame just in case there was anything related to the story or something, that was all. Where's the bloody button? There it is.
Roll D100. I'm good at
17. Interestingly, I mean, he doesn't carry any coinage. It's not unsurprising because you've not seen the druids deal in coinage at all. There's a few knickknacks and trinkets that he's got on his person, but none of them are particularly interesting.
Poppers?
Poppers?
Yeah, it's a little like remember you would do pops.
Oh yeah,
Those
yeah,
Oh.
yeah. The party poppers. Yeah, don't just say poppers.
Not the coffers.
Ah.
Oh.
Yeah, fuck.
It's just fucking chaos.
So yeah, you find a handful of party poppers. You do find a small green stone, well polished, kind of oval shaped in one of his pockets. It's the only trinket that really stands out to you as anything potentially valuable.
Okay. Does it just seem valuable, or does it seem like what I'm trying to get, like, I don't know, does it seem like it's got a link to Venom Fang or something like that, or is that just something I'd never know based off of looking at it?
Just looking at it, you can't tell.
Okay. I guess we'll pocket that for now then, just in case it becomes something important.
Okay.
Alden might recognise it.
Yeah. Yeah, you might do. I might show it to him in a bit.
I'll wrap up the corpse again.
Anyone else?
Actually, before I head back, is there a way to like to look for my father or something? Make sure he's not in trouble or anything.
Yeah, make an investigation check. I mean, actually, you don't need to. You know where your tent. You know where your parents' tent is, so you can head there if you would like to look there for them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quick peek.
You make your way there. Pop your head in. Neither. Well, your mother is there, but your father is not. You pop your head in. She kind of looks. Oh, Paulden, you came back.
Hello, mother.
How did it go?
Good and bad.
She gets up and just kind of runs over and gives you a hug.
You're back. Yeah, it didn't go too well.
What happened?
Well, we did find the orcs where they were stationed, and but we found somebody else there too.
Michael.
Found Xander. Yes, Michael was there, but Xander as well, and a tear starts to welt in his eyes. Xander was there, and he was behind this. Yes, at least he had some part in this.
How is that possible?
He had radical ideas of changing the grove, the way it functions, but he was willing to go to great lengths to make sure that happens, which is why he orchestrated this attack to prove that our way of life, our current way of life, is weak and needs to change. So he orchestrated all this with the orcs
You see a look of shock
But
on her
yeah.
face, and she's like, "Wow, he was such a good boy. Where is he?"
He's probably back at our tent.
What does he have to say for himself now?
He's no longer with us.
Oh, Baldwin, I'm sorry.
Yes, it was very hard to do. I tried to talk him down. I tried everything I could to prevent violence, but he wasn't having it. He was stuck in his ways. A dragon corrupted his mind, from what I understand.
She leans forward and wipes the tear from your cheek. So sorry, my boy. That must have been so hard. And she grabs you by the shoulders, and you are strong. You did what needed to be done. We need to speak to Fenrir. Your father is in a lot of trouble.
Yes, that's why I came. So that way we can see what we can do about that to exonerate him.
What about Michael? Does he corroborate this?
Yes, I went with him he went to go speak with his father, Hans. We met at the tent. He gave an accurate description of what happened, and I also added some information as well that could be important. A dragon could be near, and we had to make sure that we're safe, because we saw some things in that cave that might seem like...
A dragon?
Yes. A green dragon.
There's...
In the beginning of my journey.
When you mentioned that, there is a drop in her face. Make an insight check. With advantage, as your own mother.
Okay.
The look on her face, she pales slightly as you mention green dragon. Is not one of just fear of a green dragon. It's almost like the look of somebody who's recalling trauma.
Is everything okay, Mother?
Yeah.
What happened?
No, I said this green dragon. Tell me about it.
Well, his name is Venom Fang. We had faced him before in the start of my journey. When I first met up with my other party members, in a place called Thunder Tree. It was smaller, younger back then, but we somehow were able to take it down. But it's back, bigger, stronger, greener. Even meaner.
Okay. You have to trust me, Baldwin. Don't mention the green dragon for now.
I had brought it up with Hans. That's not a problem.
Might be.
Well, what relevance does this dragon have with you, Mother?
No, not me specifically, Baldwin. I'm not the right person to talk to you about it, but we need to get back to Silverleaf. And we'll work things out from there, okay?
Okay, I'll trust you.
Don't mention this to your father.
Okay. I'm sure you have your reasons. I'll be able to become clear soon, because this is very important. This dragon is very dangerous. Could be attacking us soon.
I understand. We'll speak to Fenrir and we'll straighten everything out, okay?
Okay. Just to let you know, Hans is on his way to speak with Fenrir at this moment. I don't know if that's of import.
I'll grab your father and we'll head them off and make sure that we're got our side of the story covered as well. I'll let you know when he's ready to talk.
Okay. I'll head back to my tent then if you need me.
Yeah, I'll see you in a bit.
Okay.
Kisses you on the cheek and lets you go.
Just while like Boland's on his way back, I'd sort of go to Shimmer and Willow and just say, well, I just found this on Xander's body. It seemed like it might be a bit important. I don't know. You guys are the magic ones, so I just wanted to thought maybe check over it, see if it might just be a green stone. I don't know. I'm just going over all the possibilities.
I mean, based on what we know about Xander's dealings with that fucking dragon, been quite a lot at this point.
Do you get any sense of magic from it, or is it just a stone?
Can I make an Arcana check or anything?
So an Arcana check isn't really going to reveal whether it's magical or not. That's not the purpose of an Arcana check. But if you have a way to identify it or research it or something like that, you can try that.
How convenient!
Identify it, you say?
I can cast a ritual.
Let's all hold hands and stare at a rock.
Yeah, so I'll cast identify as a ritual, so I'll sit for like 10 minutes or whatever it is.
Yep.
Although I don't know why I've just done that because I don't need to cast the ritual, so I'm going to spell slot back.
You ritually cast identify, you sit down and make your runes and place the stone in front of you. You don't get anything back. It's not identified as a stone or an emerald or a jewel. It's not identified as magical. It's almost like it's void.
I'll kind of continue to look at it and like sort of pass it between hands and just look up and just go, it's nothing?
Well, how can it be nothing?
It's almost like you've cast the spell on something that doesn't exist.
It's like it's not real.
But it's there. I can see it. You're holding it. I held it.
Yeah, but the spell is saying that it doesn't exist. It's not magic. It's not a stone. It's not a gem. It's not a fucking dragon egg. It's just nothing. There's something really fucking weird about.
Is there anything? Did you say if there was anything carved on it?
Doesn't contain any carvings. It's just a perfectly rounded, oval-shaped, polished stone.
Concerns me more than if it was magical.
Yeah.
Well, perhaps if it's that dodgy, maybe we shouldn't hold on to it.
Maybe it's too dangerous to be left.
It's obviously important if Xander was carrying it around with him.
Yeah.
Well, if Xander had it, maybe the druids will know something about it.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe we can leave it in the trust of someone that isn't, so we don't have to deal with the consequences of it.
Would also just be like maybe a masked sort of sending stone or other tracking implement.
Surely that'd still show up, though, wouldn't it?
Well, I said
When-
masked. It is it's completely fine. I have no idea how the dragon revived. Who knows? Maybe it can create not real stones.
I know it's costly for you, Willow, but is it worth having a crack at Dispel Magic on it? Have you got Dispel Magic, or is it Dispel Darkness you have?
It's magic.
Is it? I mean,
I can.
it's up to you. It's not
I
my
mean,
cost.
It didn't identify as anything magical. I'm not sure that Dispel Magic would have any kind of an effect.
Well, I'm not sure either. I'm just clutching at straws, honestly.
I
I
feel
think
like
we need to find someone.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I think we need
Okay.
someone who probably knows more than we do.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
We'll see what Baldwin learned when he gets back and go from there. And hopefully we're not in
Well,
too much trouble.
sorry, Baldwin's mother seemed pretty on the ball about the poison and stuff. Maybe she knows something. She seems quite wise anyway. Maybe if we get a chance, we can ask her.
Seems worth.
I say Baldwin arrives back at the tent about this time.
Baldwin. How did it go?
Pretty good. Michael told like how it went, so we're all good. And on the way back, I decided to visit my parents' tent. And I brought up the dragon with my mother, and she got this look that I haven't seen in a long time, of like worry, and but like she almost like she knew something, but she wasn't ready to reveal it to me yet. She asked me not to not bring up the dragon to my father and perhaps other people. I did tell her that I also brought the dragon with Hans, and that it could be a problem. So just so you're aware.
Is that like an immediate problem? Do we need to go cut them off or something?
No, it didn't seem urgent. Just for the time being, not to bring it up with anybody. But with time, things will reveal themselves.
Indeed.
But your
yeah, we're
mother
just to wait here.
recognize the description of the dragon?
Yeah. She knew of a green dragon, and I did bring up that it was a green dragon. So she knows of it.
Terrific.
But she didn't give me any more information than that. But y'all get up to?
Laborin. Well, Bolden, while you were gone, Laborin found something on Xander here. We were wondering if you could recognize it. It's not. Willow, I had cast identify on it, but literally nothing came up. It's quite the enigma.
Willow will just hold out the stone and just be like, according to my magic, this stone doesn't exist.
I kind of lean in, like, would I recognize it? Like, if Xander show this to me or warn it?
Make a history check.
Check out my rock.
Look at this cool rock.
Yeah. This rock doesn't exist. Ain't that rad, bro?
Baldwin has never seen a rock before.
Doesn't trigger any memory.
Tis rock.
I kind of poke it. No. Doesn't ring a bell. Must keep it hidden from me.
We thought your mother might know. She seems to know a lot.
Very well.
Yeah, she She's lived many years. Yeah, she's knows a thing or two. That's for sure. Yeah, we can go ahead and show it to her whenever we have time after maybe all this is put to rest.
Aye.
Very interesting though that it's so you're saying it has no you couldn't detect anything on of it. Couldn't
No,
identify it.
it doesn't exist. There's no magic. It's not a stone. It's not a gem. It's just it's a void in the.
Very strange, but it's like right here. I can see it.
That's what I said.
Yeah, it's strange. I tried to spell magic on it.
Shimmer suggested that, but Identify didn't say it was magical, so I
Mm.
don't really want to waste my energy. I don't think it'll do anything.
No, too right. Yeah. Okay. I guess we can put her away for now and wait for my mother to come. She should be coming to us pretty soon, whenever they're ready to, I suppose, meet with Fenrir and discuss what happened.
What time is it?
It's getting into early evening.
Okay.
At this point, Baldwin's mother makes her appearance at the tent entrance. You're all requested in the cave.
Of course, who will be attending?
Quite a few people. Just let's go.
Before we go, do you mind taking a look at something for us?
Sure. What is it?
I will hold out the stone again. The boring found it on Xander's body.
She reaches a hand to take it from you if you'll let her.
I will.
She takes it in her hand and looks at it, holds it out to some torchlight. It's a rock.
It's a rock that, according to my magic, doesn't exist.
Really? It's interesting. I'm afraid I don't know. Sorry. Where did you find it?
On Xander's body. Carrying it.
Shame he can't explain it himself.
He could.
You could cast a spell.
There is an option.
I mean, it might be a bit now or never, Willow, seeing as we're sort of about to go, and he might be end up buried or something.
I'll go and I'll unwrap Xander's body in the corner of the room where I assume Lexi put him down.
Like a rug. He just put him like a rolled up rug.
Put him next to me. I put him next to me, but I sort of faced him away.
Turn them around.
I'll unwrap his body and I will cast Speak with Dead.
You've never cast this before, so tell us how you do it.
I just everybody will just hear me start muttering under my trying to position him. Obviously, I am very small. He was not very small. And I'm just sort of trying to get him to like sit up a bit. And I'm just muttering under my breath. And there's just this green glow that kind of comes from my amulet and sort of transfers itself into his body. And there's no It's not like he jumps to life or anything. It's just like it just looks like nothing's happened until I hold out and take the stone off Baldwin's mother again. And I hold out the stone. And I just kind of put Xander's hand on top of the stone and I just go, what is this?
As you ask your question, his eyes flash open wide. There's a green flame that burns in his eyes. Air fills his lungs. I don't know.
Why you gotta be lying, you stupid fuck? That wasn't a question, that was just a statement that came out of my mouth.
I'm not lying.
I think you get 4 questions, so 2 left.
Yeah,
I get 5.
5. Oh, damn, 3 left. Where do we find
the classic?
Venom
You know when you ask, it isn't just Pip that asks.
Oh,
the
I was
questions.
standing 15 feet away.
Willow just kind of turns around and glares.
This is literally the movie, the D&D movie right here. We're talking to the corpses in the grave. I guess I whisper to Willow, like, where did you? Maybe you can ask.
Phrase it is not a question.
That Venom fang fella.
That was not a helpful, not a question, Lexi.
I don't even know how to phrase that.
What?
Location.
Where
Right.
is Venom Fang currently staying?
I don't know.
fucking fuck. You might know him as Monet.
moves around.
Killing dragons might be a good question.
How did he come back? I'm still 15 feet away.
How did he come back after we killed him?
Did you kill or destroy the stone? Good. That is the only way.
Willow just kind of stops and looks at the stone in her hand.
No, sorry. I said stone. I meant soul.
Oh.
Soul egg?
Soul egg. Looks so.
You have one question left.
What does he want with Silverleaf? And as he says that, ooh.
The body goes limp, and a small breath of air finally leaves the lungs. The spell has ended.
I'll turn around and look at Baldwin's mom. Baldwin said you recognized the description of the dragon. What do you know that would make him want revenge on your...
Respectfully, you are not a member of this grove, so I won't discuss
Respectfully,
that with you.
this dragon has tried to kill me on multiple occasions, and we're trying to help.
This is not for me to talk about. Won't.
Not fucking talk about it. Nobody in this grove fucking talk.
Mother, it's important. The grove can be in danger. when we dealt with this dragon before, we can help, but we need to know more. Oh, I get the yellow stuff, right?
Yeah, you get a D8 as well.
Okay, so whatever I can roll it after, or does it have to be together?
No, you can roll it after if you want.
Cool. Wait, sorry, that's not persuasion.
No, that was perception.
Nope.
Damn, you saw
You
that
see
real well.
your mother real good.
Ah, yes, that is your mother.
Can you keep the 17?
No.
Yeah, can I keep the 17?
Of course you
No.
can. What's the modifier?
Is your modifier the same?
There's no modifier. It's just 17.
Roll a
17.
d8.
Yeah,
8.
I
Roll
rolled
your
a D8.
Roll the
Okay.
D8.
There you go. Come on.
Yes.
Oh,
25.
My existence is justified.
She kind of just looking at the ground, straightens herself up a little bit. Silverleaf Grove has encountered green dragons before. That is as much as I can tell you now.
Green dragons, so more than one.
A green dragon before.
His name?
That's what I'm telling you right now. If we get back to Silverleaf, we can discuss it more.
And why can't the others know? Is to not incite some kind of riot or discord?
Alden, you've seen what's happening here with who is leading and who is in charge. If we give this information now, who knows what will happen. We have opportunity to go home. The council can come back together. The Lindra can lead us through this. Now is not the time.
Okay. All right.
Let's go.
Okay. Lead the way.
I will grab Xander back up and sort of pick him up.
Okay. Everybody's going, I'm assuming?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
Aye.
Kind of make your way through the myriad of tents towards the cave area where you'd been before when you first arrived and had a confrontation with Fenrir. Shimmer, can I have a perception check, please?
I don't perceive well. Let's have a look.
Perceive well enough for this.
Good.
As the party is kind of moving along and following, it's dark, but following along. There's a off to one side. There's a campfire that's going, and sat on a crate, playing with some kind of toy. You do see Kyla, and as you stop for a moment to kind of double check, the rest of the party continues to move on, and you trail behind a little bit, but you see Kyla just kind of like playing with something sat on a box.
Can I see what it is that he's playing with?
Not from where you currently stood, no. He's about 40 feet away.
I guess I'll approach a little bit, but not like get up in his face. Just kind of try and give him a friendly smile and just see if I can get close enough to see what he's doing. I'm not
You kind
trying
of
to scare
approach,
him.
and the the light from the flame of this campfire kind of starts to light you up a bit. He sees you approach and looks up, and he's got the face of not a scared, but an innocent boy who's nervous as you approach. He just kind of stops playing with what he's doing and.
Hey, Kayla, how are you?
Hi.
Are you okay? By yourself?
Yeah.
I just thought that that your toy you were playing with looked really good. I just wondered if you might show it to me.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, I'm not very good at these.
Fuck off.
You're the bard.
No, and that
You'd
one
not
incoming.
be good at a persuasion check.
+9.
Okay, +9.
Nice.
It's
Very.
my only thing.
As you say this to him, he's like, "Oh, kind of very, very open." He's like, offers it up to you.
Oh. I won't take it, but I'm assuming I can see it well enough if he's like holding it out.
It's a carved wooden model of a wolf, but its form is quite different and odd compared to wolves you've seen in the wild or dire wolves or anything like that. The limbs are longer. The hands are the paws are more like hands with claws. The snout is a lot longer and elongated. And the eyes on this particular figurine are painted red.
I'll kind of kneel down near him and sort of say, "Oh, he looks pretty cool. Is it a wolf? Does he have a name?"
I just it's Daddy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not. Did Daddy make it for you?
Yeah.
Wow, your dad must really love you. You're really lucky to have a toy like that.
Thanks.
Oh, well, I've got to go catch up with my friends, okay? But thank you for showing me your toy. I'm really grateful.
Wait. Do you like
Yeah.
secrets?
Yeah, I love secrets. Shall we trade some?
Yeah. You go first.
Okay. My secret is that I'm not very good at playing the piano, unfortunately. But I don't want my friends to know that.
What's a piano?
I think I'm really good, but it's a musical instrument. It's very big. You wouldn't see one here. But there's one in the house that I live in, and I'm not very good at it.
Cool. Can I see it one day?
Yeah, maybe you can if you come visit. Sure. Maybe we can practice together.
That'd be fun.
Your turn.
Okay. Come. Kind of like ushers for you to kind of come in a little bit closer so he can whisper in your ear.
Yeah, I will do.
Kind of leaning closer and he kind of like hustles up close to you, gets into your ear. I'm gonna fucking kill all of you. And as he kind of steps back, you see a flash of green in his eyes. That's where we're going to end the session.
Fucking hell. It was nice playing with you all. I better get another character.
I honestly
Get a character ready.
Yeah, I knew he was going to say some
That's
weird fucking shit.
He even made the
Yeah.
prediction that the man, that the mysterious shapeshifter man was the child,
Yeah, we did.
and was the dragon.
Yep.
Dragons are very good at deceiving, I assume. I think. I can't remember.
Green dragons in particular, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so just Misty step out of it. Next.
I don't think 30 feet will help.
Well, no, she goes 30 feet and then dashes. She's like, whatever that is.
100 feet, yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, she surely would catch up with us at least.
Fucking
Or maybe I
porridge,
should have
dude.
back-chatted him.
All right, guys. Well, I will see you all next week.
Latest.